I said this on Twitter. Anybody that accepted a W-2 from TMZ is not seeing Heaven's Gates. Straight up.
Like they're not paying with W-2s. You know they're 1099s for everybody. Even the full-time janitors. They're like, you're a contract employee. Sorry, no health insurance.
No one's salary. No You're way. Right.
Hi. I missed you.
Welcome back. Sorry we missed last week.
Hi,
it's been a busy time, and we're back for a quickie today because it's also still a busy time. August has become like kind of hell month for us, I think. Both just like very hard to lock in schedules where it lines up really well because we're both just like doing the damn thing, which is good, but
it
a
is
lot.
Good. It's that we're doing the damn thing in such a like freelance, I don't want to say chaotic because it's like beautiful, but in such a creative way. I'll say it that way. Like,
yes,
we're not doing the damn thing 9 to 5 style. We're not doing the damn thing like 5 to 9 style.
It's Beyonce Beautiful Nightmare. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's very that. But welcome back to Keep Me Young. I'm Blake.
And I'm Heather.
And this is your mostly weekly podcast to listen to two millennials keep each other culturally relevant through pop culture, entertainment, media, video games, politics, anything else that we feel like talking about because it's our show and not yours.
And not yours.
And that's beautiful.
Reference.
Oh, that's a Trixie and Katya thing. Oh, yeah, it is. I almost said Katya. Katya.
Katya.
It's Trixie and Katya.
Trixie and Katya.
Oh, it's Trixie and Katya. But yes, we are back. I will... it's just because like I went straight from a big project long form video to a convention I had to go to that weekend
in person
to be there in person, which was really fun. And I'll get into that because that's my young.
Okay.
But then I had what did I have? Oh, but this week I'm like writing all week for this next video because it has a 2-week turnover this time because the sponsor for this one was like, oh, it actually has to be up before the end of August. I'm like, well, that's fair. And you guys are being very nice and cool. And I like the product and all this stuff like that. So I'm happy to do it. But, and then I get 4 weeks between that and the next video. So that's good. That's good. A little bit more time.
That's
so that works out.
Short. Like, it makes my organs kind of go, ugh, to think about writing, shooting, and editing like a 45-minute video, right? Like
it's usually, on average, I'd say it's hard. It helps to like it. It helps to like doing it, of course.
Sure.
But I will say, there's definitely weeks where I'm like, it will get done, but there's many a time where I've been like, well, but at what cost? And sometimes that's sleep and time and socialization, and that's okay.
Honestly, that's when it helps to be a procrastinator, not because you're a procrastinator. I'm not saying you are, I'm saying for me, but I am.
No, it's okay.
Like to have a deadline like that is a very real deadline from like very real external sources. There's nothing like that can get me to get something done. And I could do it. I probably wouldn't, no one would be able to do all 3 phases, like write, film, and edit in a night, but like
definitely
not. I don't know the powers of procrastination. Like I've written insane papers overnight.
Yeah. If I had a solid 24 hours, I maybe could put something together. It would not be my best, but it would be done maybe.
Yeah.
But it definitely wouldn't be easy.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's been enjoyable. I'm kind of looking into like hiring like a bigger full-time editor to just do like 80% of it. And then I just throw some memes in at the end and call it a day. That would be the perfect
just
world
like all of our
where it still kind of has my
YouTubers.
Voice, but not like my time, which would be sick.
That's the thing.
So we'll see. I'm gonna like maybe like look for that soon. But yeah, no, it's been very busy, and that's why we missed last week. So sorry about that. We might. You guys know the drill. We might occasionally miss weeks. Also, I'm gonna try to get this up on Spotify and Apple this week. Microphone, whatever the thing is, megaphone for Spotify and Apple Podcasts has been completely messed up. Like the last time I tried to upload our last episode, it would not upload. And so I've got a backlog of episodes that need to go up for our Spotify and Apple podcast listeners.
Interesting.
But hopefully you're hearing this on there. And if that's the case, there's probably extra episodes now. So go check those out.
Interesting.
But yeah, no, it's completely weird that it was doing that. Yeah, we'll see. It just wouldn't load. It wouldn't load like the upload page. I was like, that's absolutely awful. Or it wouldn't lock me in or things like that. With like
something that's supposed to make many platforms much easier, like it itself is a platform that is difficult. It's so stupid.
I completely agree. And so that was absolutely obnoxious. But we'll we'll keep going at it and keep trying to get stuff to y'all and in a consistent and good, timely manner. But all that being said, I guess we can go ahead and get into it.
Absolutely.
I think we're going to start with our agings this time because they're a little more topical, and then our youngins are a little bit more personal, or a little bit more, what's the word? Personal? They're more like,
not
more
like
personal
global
stuff.
They're like more personal.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
I can go ahead and hop in.
Yeah, absolutely. So what's keeping you young?
I'll start. Wait, old.
Yeah.
Old?
Oh, what's aging you? Sorry. What's aging you? Wow, I've lost my mind. I'm actually trying to log in right now to Megaphone out of curiosity to see if it'll let me. And I think it might, but we'll see. I think I'm in. I'm in. Okay, we can start uploading again. I gotta see how far back we are. It's like, our last one up is The Odyssey, is the loudest movie ever. God, it's been like 3 weeks.
Oh, nice.
But they're gonna have a ton of episodes to listen to. Anyway,
and
sorry.
You're welcome for that binge. That's gonna be amazing.
Yeah, for that binge. There you go.
Incredible.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what's aging me? I'll start with a softball, literal softball, and that is the koosh ball. Some of the residents on my commune right now had never heard of a koosh ball. And then thankfully me and this other person who were born in the early 90s were both like, no, it's this. Remember, it's this. It's basically like a ball made out of skinny rubber bands, but nobody knew what it was. So that made me literally feel old. And then everyone went around the circle being like, I was born in this year. And then me and the diva who were like, we remember what a koosh ball is. Just neither of us said anything. There's somebody here who was born in 2004 and is like so fun and silly and cool.
There's like a really fun TikTok trend of like asking your coworkers what year they were born in. And if it starts with 19, you cut them off and you show,
I love that trend so much.
It's my favorite. I was born in 19. It's so good.
But it's so crazy because that's a whole decade that you could be born in the 90s. And like, there are people. Yeah. 2004 is just so, I'm lost.
So baby.
I'm lost in thought.
It's
okay.
so
And then speaking of the 90s, Hayden Panettiere passed away. Icon.
That was awful.
Icon of film and television.
Absolutely.
Remember the Titans. What was that big deal?
Is that your aging?
Yeah, that's my aging.
Right. Okay. Oh, duh, we said aging. Blake, lock in. I'm like, I think this is the young section. Why is that your young?
Object permanence. We do young
Object
first.
permanence. Don't have it. I'm so young. I don't have it. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's miserable.
If you leave, it means you're gone. If you play hide and seek, it means you actually disappeared.
Oh my God. But no, that really was absolutely horrible. And I hate how it was. Bad transition.
That really was horrible.
No, actually, that was horrible. No, because it was. But I feel horrible. I hate how the media like approached it because like TMZ before anything was even announced of like cause of death or anything like that, they were like, she had Narcan in her house when she died. I'm like, you're not. I said this on Twitter. Anybody that accepted a W-2 from TMZ is not seeing Heaven's Gates. Straight up. Like they're not
paying with W-2s. You know they're 1099s for everybody. Even the full-time janitors. They're like, you're a contract employee. Sorry, no health insurance.
No one's salary. You're
way.
right. Which is sad. But also I guess they deserve it if they're working at TMZ. But whatever.
Yeah.
Miserable.
But yeah.
Miserable.
There's that I don't know if it's a trend or if it's just one person on Instagram who's like, there's something about meeting a girl in your grade, like out in the wild. You're like, wait, you're a girl from my grade. And that to me was always Hayden Panettiere. Not that we would ever meet, but like we are the same age. And I like saw her in movies as a tiny, tiny child. And I was like, whoa, that's crazy. And then
it is insane. She's had such a long career. That's the thing. It was very shocking to me for that to be the case, that she was like so young. Like she was like 30, 35.
Yeah. 35, 36.
Awful.
I know.
And really tragic because also Michelle Trachtenberg last year passed away.
That was another one. I think she's a little older than me, but similar, like girl in my grade. Like I watched Harriet the Spy when I was Harriet the Spy aged. Ugh. Yeah, both of them really occupy the same space in my brain.
Mm-hmm. And it's just so
tragic.
Sad because I mean, for the obvious reasons, but it's just, I don't know. And the video game community was really shook by it too, because she was a voice actor. She played Kairi in Kingdom Hearts, which is a like huge video game.
Yeah.
And so the first Kingdom Hearts, she was Kairi. Now I believe Kairi's played by Alison Stoner, who they were also the voice in Phineas and Ferb, the dancer in the Missy Elliott music video, in Camp Rock, all that kind of stuff. Thank you for
using a cultural touchstone from my
Yes, exactly.
era.
She's really good.
Missy Elliott.
Exactly. But it was really, really sad. But Alison Stoner, they made a TikTok of like from one Kairi to another, just like in tears, just like saying so like, sweet. I just really hope the best for your family and for I hope you have peace and all this stuff like that. It was really beautiful. It was really sad. It breaks my heart that it happened.
I know it's like maybe she was this kind of person, or maybe it was just the roles that she played, but it really seems like that's my cousin. Wait, I know her. That's
no, she had a real ability to make you like
friend.
Root for her. Yeah.
Well, everybody look after your loved ones, look after yourself, give people a hug, reach out to your friends. Absolutely. What is aging 100%. You, my dear Blake?
That was a hard thing this week to like just read. I mean, it felt it feels like whenever it's happened to somebody like a celebrity that's so young, it just like slaps you in the face, right. Like when you first read that headline. But I know for me, it's I mean, honestly, I hope people take this as a lesson to treat famous people a little bit nicer sometimes. Like, not to say that their lives aren't like privileged and great and stuff, but that doesn't mean you get to be like mean. It's Audrey Hobart. Audrey Hobart is a singer. She's kind of been up and coming pop girl, electro pop kind of thing. She writes for Gracie Abrams, and that was kind of one of her biggest things at first. And now she's kind of building up a career of her own. And she, if you can search her, Heather, it's Audrey Hobart, Hobert, and she is very polarizing to people because some people think that her music is like a little like basic Taylor Swift, Gracie Abrams kind of stuff. I don't think it is. I think it's very well made. I think it's like that lighthearted, frivolous style, while also having like some groundedness to it, some depth to it, some good melodic lines in it, things like that, and a little bit of taking the piss out of it. Like her music videos are very well, which she directs on her own. Like she plans these things and like she does all this stuff, and she's very like just likable. I just find her to be very likable, very approachable. But she's like, her look is very polarizing to people because some people think that she like looks a certain way. Like she doesn't look like model hot, which is also insane to me because this girl could do a Mew Mew ad. Like she's so model look.
It is so funny when people get like mad when normal looking people, quote unquote, normal looking people get famous. Yeah. I feel like that's the Lena Dunham effect too, where they're like, absolutely. Why? I'm like, whoa, hey, what are you really
it's like they
mad
all
about?
root for this stuff. And then somebody shows up that looks normal and they're like, oh wait, not like that though. Yeah. It'll never be like that. Like it'll never be good, And so but it is strange that her look becomes such a polarizing thing to people because to me, she's so like, I find her very pretty and I find her very like model pretty. Like I could see this on a runway. I could see this on like a pop up. I could see this like on like all these kind of stuff. And so it's weird to me that people are like that anyway. But now people have used her Nepo baby stuff as an excuse to just be the meanest people in the world. About her, like say just vile fucking things. That's a bummer. Like, so her dad wrote, okay, so first of all, the nepotism is that her dad wrote Scrubs. Like, it's not like he's a king. Like he just worked on a sitcom, and then like
a huge sitcom. To be fair, like he probably knows everybody from that time, which may or may not be helpful now, but
sure,
that was like sort of monoculture in the moment. But yeah, It's not music. Oh, well, no, that was Grey's Anatomy that had all of the crazy soundtrack amazingness. But Scrubs was sort of connected in the music
Scrubs just had like a little jingle that was fun at the beginning. But so somebody this week, and I will say this is Twitter. It's not real life. It's Twitter. But and it's obviously a bot account that's just trying to garner interaction and blah, blah, blah. But at the same time, I think these things can still be used as learning lessons. Like even if you're like giving in to the rage bait or something, I think you can still point at this and be like, hey, this is stupid. Don't be like this, And so I did that. I retweeted something. It's got 92,000 likes. It went like around. It made its rounds. But the person was like, I'm sorry. The person showed a music video about her and said, I'm sorry. She has such an unseasoned boiled chicken pilgrim face. Some people are just not born to be stars, no shade. And I responded and I said, y'all have got to start getting less comfortable talking about real life people like this. Like, these aren't cartoons. These aren't like paintings. These aren't like your favorite little character in your favorite little cartoon. This is a real person that you're talking about. And that's insane. Like, who can read this? And it's just like, it's insane to me. And then they're justifying it with people going in the comments saying they're evil. They're like, I said no shade.
Right.
Yeah.
Also, like, isn't doing anything mean, because like there is a line when you're like Epstein, everybody should pile on and say how ugly you are.
Call them ugly. Who cares? Right.
But yeah, this is a 27-year-old who's like not committing homicide, who's just like sort of living her life and writing songs, and like is a coastal elite. And that makes people want to burn cities down.
And I will say, like, I don't know. I've talked about this on this podcast before, and maybe this is my absolutely like least like palatable take. You will never convince me to give into a Nepo baby justification for like being a piece of shit. I'm sorry. Like, I just don't care enough about them to be a piece of shit to them. I don't think that that's justification enough to like basically blow their brains out if you give them the opportunity.
It's just
like, I just don't care. It's just jealousy, because every goddamn person on the face of the earth would take these opportunities if given them. So what the fuck are you talking about? You think you're any better? Yeah.
No, I get, or like, yeah, what is it? It's that.
Because I understand trying to start a conversation of like, hey, like, it is bad that like the performing arts is blocked by monetary ability.
Sure.
Like, and that's the thing in opera even. We've had colleagues that can pursue it longer because they come from wealthier families or things like that. But like, that's everywhere. That's not just like this one pop star that you're just trying to dogpile. But you just say you don't like the music. You don't have to justify it with all this other stuff, which I guess leads to a bigger conversation. Actually, this might actually be my real aging me, is that there's like been some TikToks and there's been some discussion, which thank God this discussion has finally come to the table, is that Gen Z will just moralize any dislike they have of anything. Like, they can't just dislike something. There has to be a moral reason as to why it is reprehensible and evil and not right. And like, if you don't agree with it, or if you agree with it, then you're a bad person too.
Which
it's never
like
just,
weird,
I don't like it.
Like Westboro Baptist Church energy. Like, you can just not like something and move on with your life, or even not like something in your head and like sort of keep moving and not even say it.
That's kind of the biggest thing that I've
But there's like a spotlight on everybody lately. And like they feel the need to say like, why? This is how I feel and why? Like, and
I'm
why?
So
sorry
we don't need
that
the
like,
and why. You can just not like it. Like, whatever.
We also don't even we don't even
have to know that you don't like it, frankly. Yeah.
Right. But like, sorry that the world made you think that you always have to be saying what you like and dislike, and like, what are your views and what are your positions on everything, and like justifying it, because that's only because everybody's recording their buttholes all day, every day, you know?
Yes. It's exhausting. It's exhausting. And
live tweeting their colonoscopies. Spiritually, emotionally speaking.
Honestly, I think millennials will do that. Once it gets to that age, like I could see it happening. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. It's just exhausting, and I'm just so tired of people using the Nepo baby excuse to just be genuinely, objectively evil about other people. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. Like, I just find it annoying. And this is, I will say, this is coming from somebody who was raised in a middle class house. Like, my mom was a teacher. My dad works as like a shipment person for Frito-Lay. Like, it's like, I do not come from.
That is the king of Frito-Lay.
Thing like that. Yeah, that's true. He did bring a lot of chips, which was nice. I got free chips. That was a cool thing. But that did not boost me forward in life. And I still do not see, I just don't see an end goal with being like, haha, your dad's rich. Like, who cares? Like, yeah. And like, I'm sure you'd be happy too if your dad was rich. Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah. It's so transparently that it's envy, that it's jealousy, that it's like, and it's like the Hunger Games too, you know, like the way that the world is what makes us like this too. It's not that Audrey Hobart did anything to anyone. It's that like,
no.
Oh, well, somebody who has tons more money and they didn't work for it, they can go to the hospital. You know, like it's if you go under the layers, it's like tragedy and like human suffering.
Yeah.
But then it's not her fault though, is the thing.
No, it's not her fault. It's the system. And we don't critique the system. We critique the 27-year-old girl who has a brother who is more famous. Yeah. Who has a brother who is more famous in music, but they don't come for him.
Yeah. But it's easy to, just like punch down on like a young girl who's confident.
Absolutely. Because her brother is Malcolm Todd, who's very big right now.
Yeah.
And he's not getting shit about like they'll sometimes say they don't like his music, but they'll never come for him to this degree, which is just like absolutely frustrating. Not saying that I want them to come for him to that degree. I'm saying you need to lighten up on Audrey Hobart. Why am I saying Audrey?
I
Audrey
always
Hobart.
Get those names mixed up in my head.
Audrey. Yeah, it's Audrey Hobart. I don't know why.
And
I was
also
confused.
the D in the first name, B in the second name. That's pretty confusing.
Yeah. Yeah,
that's my take.
It's just like really. Yes. It's just like really frustrating to me. I just don't like saying, I don't know. I mean, I guess when I was in opera, like I did the same thing, but again, it was too like, I don't know how to say this without sounding like a complete dick, but it is very easy to justify where you are in life if you constantly live under the guise of like, well, I never could have made it anyway because you have to have blah, blah, blah and all this other stuff. And it makes it easier, but it's not impossible. Like, don't just like give up on life, you know? Like that's my other thing too. And I'm not saying bootstraps. I mean, obviously there's systems that are fucked up.
That's like that's the whole conversation. Like you can, if you grew up with tough circumstances and like you actually couldn't get out as a kid, maybe that was a thought that you made up for yourself, which was like, well, it's impossible. Like, because it was at some point in your life, or like maybe even not
totally.
I don't know, whatever that like barrier is in your mind. At some point, it probably was real, but like, is it today? Is it every day?
And I think there's extenuating circumstances where people do live in these like situations that are just like very borderline inescapable. I do not personally believe the average person on Twitter is living in those situations. Personally,
I don't think so. Not paying for Wi-Fi in their mom's house. I don't think so.
Right. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. But I just don't think that everybody is living in dire straits.
Yeah.
Like they want to sound like they are sometimes on Twitter.
Right.
You know?
Right.
I don't know.
Agree.
I don't know. I won't talk for somebody else's experience. There's definitely people that do live in these situations. Yeah. But I just don't think the average vocal person on Twitter is that person, personally.
I don't think so either.
Because they have time to be vocal like this on Twitter.
That's the thing. Right. Yeah. Speaking of time. Having time, feeling an abundance of time. What's keeping you young?
So much time to spare. Yeah, my young's been great though. So like that's the counterpoint of that. My young is that I had like the best like time at that Long Island Tropic Con this weekend. I got to host my own like Hear Me Out's live thing where like I turned it into a tournament and people sent in their submissions and we like found out who was the top like bachelor, bachelorette and everything in between of the made up characters in Tropic Con.
Yeah.
And we had a really great time. I was so nervous going in there because I was like, nobody's going to know me. Like they're gonna be like, why the hell is this guy there? Like two people are going to show up at my thing.
People like posting photos with you at the like meet and greet. That's so cool to see.
It was
like,
crazy.
Wait, that's my friend.
It was awesome. It was absolutely insane. Like there were two people that drove like 5 hours to get there just to see me. There was like people like every time I finished emceeing an event, there was like people like lined up to go take photos with me and sign stuff and stuff. And Luis was there with me. And then I told him that that was Luis and they freaked out because they watched the streams as well. And they're like, oh my God, it's Luis. And like they like took photos with him. They had him sign up stuff. He loved it. He loved it.
Did he? How is he in like really cool. Being like famous to the masses sort of situation?
He leaned in really well. He leaned in really well. He did a great job. I know he's like a little bit more shy, but I think as long as he's in person, he doesn't care. Like it's just really the online stuff because of, him having a job. But but so they got the exclusive seeing his face and stuff like that too. But
that's so cute.
It was so much fun. And then the MC stuff was awesome. I got to ask questions to Roger Bumpus, the voice of Squidward, which was really, really cool.
Huge.
Yeah, he was awesome. He was very professional. He clearly like loves being Squidward, which is awesome. I got to talk to two cast members from Voltron, the like remake they did. It was like 10 seasons of it. And they were super, super great. They were super nice. Well, let me get the names just because I got to remember. I keep mixing the last names up is the problem. Kimberly Brooks and Josh Keaton. That's what it was. Josh Keaton like voiced a lot of things in video games that I watched or that I played. He was also like one of the Spider-Mans at one point in like animated series. And then Kimberly is on South Park right now. She was in Mucha Lucha back then. Oh, she's a Hex Girl.
Cool.
From Scooby-Doo. She's one of the Hex Girls. So that was sick. And they were just lovely. Oh my God. They like gave me so much eye contact and like just answered my questions so kindly and so thoughtfully. And when I was finished, like Kimberly was like, you did so good. And like, I went and told Josh Keaton later, I was like, you just said like, thank you for like your warmth and your kindness and stuff. And he was like, you did such a great job. And like all that stuff like that. He was so nice. And like, I don't know, they didn't have to be like that. And they just like really were.
Your talk show's around the corner. Just you wait.
That would be crazy. That would be crazy.
On a Matt Rogers trajectory, like with a video game slant.
Maybe.
Love that.
But and then last one was Dante Bosco, who was Zuko in Avatar: The Last Airbender. Oh, cool. He was Jake Long in American Dragon Jake Long. And he was, let me get the name because I got to remember because you'll be excited about this. Let me see.
Something from my culture.
Yes. He was, where is it? He played Rufio in Hook.
Blake, you met Rufio?
Yes, and he was so lovely. He was so nice.
My heart is actually racing right now. Did you?
It was really, really cool.
He
was awesome. He was very, very nice.
Oh my God.
His answers were so thoughtful. Like, yeah, he very clearly like cares about like his work so much. Like he's just like the way he talks about the craft is just so beautiful. Like he loves doing it. He's really, really awesome. So that was really cool. But yeah, no, I didn't realize until I got there that he was Rufio and Hook. And then I was talking about it, I was like, oh, Heather's gonna flip.
Like I can't. One time I did a gig with the little boy from Hook and lost my ever loving mind. The one that's like,
no way.
There you are, Peter. He does like a lot of experimental music stuff.
That's awesome.
Lost it. Had to wait till everyone else left the room to be like, hi, Hook was really meaningful to me. I don't know. I can't even talk right now. I would melt if I met Rufio. Yeah. I would.
That makes sense. He was really cool. He was really, really cool. And just hearing him talk about like working with Steven Spielberg and oh my God, Robin Williams and just like these like, yeah, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
I have goosebumps. That's crazy.
Yeah, that
I
guy's
love
had a monumental career. It's crazy. He's
incredible
been, like,
dancer.
working.
He's been in sitcoms. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's a dancer too. Yeah, that's what he talked about. Yeah, he talked about like how Jake Long used to not have this kind of like R&B hip hop background, but like he lives in New York. And so he was like, yeah, I'm absolutely going to bring that to this because that's what I do anyway. So it was really, really cool. But yeah, he was awesome. So yeah, that was awesome. And it got me really excited because I just like, we finalized stuff mostly. I got to still sign the contract. So maybe this might be cursing it. I hope it's not. But I got asked to go to BlizzCon in the middle of September, which after doing... I think it was because after I did the World of Warcraft like war crimes video, which is so funny because I feel like I aired a bunch of dirty laundry from their community, and they're like, "That's awesome, want to come?" And I was like, "Yeah."
Okay, thanks.
So that was really cool. I'm really excited about that. I just have to do like a little like video like vlog on there that's going to go on my live channel for YouTube, which is super exciting.
Where is that?
And so yeah, it's in Anaheim, California. I'm back to California.
Lovely. Yep.
So
great.
Yeah. So that'll be fun.
Fun.
We're trying to get a +1, and if we can get a +1, I'm gonna take my mom, and we're gonna like I'm gonna like vlog with her and be like teaching my mom about World of Warcraft at BlizzCon. I think it would be so funny. So we'll see. But I'm very, very excited. It's really cool that there's been like some like real life stuff coming from all this YouTube stuff. So that's what I'm really, really excited about right now. That's what's been kind of keeping me young. Is just like, oh my God, like it's really becoming like a palatable thing, which is crazy. And people have been so nice and cool and awesome. And like, they're so sweet. And like, oh my God, like, yeah, the people were that was the other thing at Tropicon. These people were so nice that I was meeting, and they were so kind, and they were so generous of their time and their energy and stuff. And they gave me little, like, I got like fan art stuff.
Wait, show me. Let me see. Where are you?
Where is it?
On my screen. Discord, where did you go?
Where'd you go? I got,
there you are.
Let's see. Yeah, I got these like pretty little fan arts. Like this person drew human Shrek.
Oh my God, I saw that on your story. I was like, I loved it. From far away, I know what that is.
I know. Aww. And there was this one from like one of my favorite shirts, which was awesome. And then somebody made my little character from Tamagotchi Life, Lobotomina, our little lobotomized diva, as a little paper doll. It's beautiful. And then somebody put me in a Glee meme. It was really cool. So that was perfect. Fun. And then somebody drew and printed out, and I remember she was in the cutest costume. It was this like blue, I can't remember which character it was from, which anime it was from, but it was absolutely beautiful. But it was her and her mom, and they were so sweet. And they made this of me as the character I'm going to voice in this upcoming game, and then another character from it, from the Seven Deadly Skeletons. So I'm super excited about that. And then somebody drew me and human Shrek and a character from Date Everything at Olive Garden. It was so cool. And they were so awesome and nice and sweet. And it was crazy. It was a great weekend. I'm glad I didn't see friends immediately afterwards, because I probably would have been insufferable, because I was just like, God, life's so beautiful. I can't believe everything is just so great.
Oh, Blake, it's not insufferable to be happy.
It was, thank you. It was really, really cool. I had a really great time. And it was like, I was so scared going in. I was like, oh God, I just got to survive this weekend. And then like, it was awesome. And then they like even asked me, they said, if I want to come back next year, there's a spot open. So like they'll have a spot open for me. So hopefully we'll do it again next year. There,
Blake, you know who to invite, right?
Yes. Heather, I straight up would have grabbed you.
Oh,
I straight up would have grabbed you. I didn't realize it was also like 2 hours out, or like an hour out on like Uber. And
Long Island is more long.
But Long Island's long, baby.
It's out there.
No kidding.
Oh my God.
But yeah, no, it was awesome. Oh, and then I hosted the cosplay contest. That was really cool too.
Oh, cute.
I co-hosted the cosplay contest. That was really fun.
Very cute.
So really good stuff there too. Did you used to be a judge,
or you were just hosting?
No, no. I do not deserve to be a judge. I was just emceeing. I was like, wow, look how cool. Wow, look at her. Slay, boots. Yeah, wow.
Mama.
Yeah, basically. Basically. Yeah. It was a fun time. We treated it a little bit like a ball, so it was fun.
Love.
Awesome. But yeah, what's keeping you young?
Incredible. You know what? Ultimately, like community, similar and different. Like I'm in the Hudson Valley, and I've been like meeting new people on field, because that's how you meet queer people in a new town. And like the people at this residency are very sweet. We've all become like a really close crew, like for this session. But I went line dancing last night, which is a ritual that my community participates in, much like church. And two people that I have gone on dates with were both there. And then one of the people teaching, her girlfriend is someone that I dated many years ago. And also her girlfriend is like friends with a friend group in Brooklyn. And also my friend who like, we didn't go to the same high school. We went to sister high schools. We were both in the closet and just like kind of weirdos in high school. I don't want to drag him like that. I stand by it actually. We both are, but he's like fitness, like guru influencer now, personal trainer, absolutely gorgeous, like married, has a sweet dog, lives in Hudson with his husband. Married? Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure married.
Married? Question?
Might as well be. They like own a house.
Sure.
I actually don't remember if they had a wedding. Doesn't matter. All of these people were at this like dance event last night, and I was just like, this is my heaven. Like just walking into a room where we're just gonna like be silly, goofy, dance with each other, and like essentially do Zumba, because that is what like queer line dancing is kind of like millennial Zumba. But I love it, but like you're not touching. It's not like partner dancing. You're not like dancing. You're learning like 32 bars of choreo.
We love instructed dancing.
I mean, not even 32 counts of choreo, and then just like doing that over and over and over again, which is hilarious.
Right. That would be, I could see that as millennial Zumba. That makes sense. Although I guess millennials also kind of brought Zumba to the fore. No, I don't know if that's true. I feel like generation right above us really was into Zumba, right? They
were the instructors for sure.
Yeah.
And like our moms were the people in the Zumba classes.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I'll go to Zumba. I fucking love Zumba. But yeah, Amen. Just like, I don't know, in this time of everything being on fire, and like I've been moving around a lot, and you know, like connecting with my people who I've grown up with, then to be in like this place where I've met I've met so many new people and I'm like, oh, maybe I want to like live in the Hudson Valley. I don't know. Let me test it out. I'm like in a very like turn over a new leaf ass time in life. And then, to go to something like that and be like, oh, I actually know so many people here and it's so easy to meet new people. And like, everyone's so welcoming. And I feel hot wearing my little like muscle tee of Dolly Parton, shaking my ass, singing and dancing to Miranda Lambert. I just feel very at home. And that's like not a feeling that I feel very often. So that's awesome. Keeping me young. And also I like saw God in a tree today. That's kind of.
Oh, good.
Oh, yeah. This isn't like our speed for this podcast, but I'm going to dive in. I like reached out all right, go with me. I reached out my tree. I reached out my tree. I reached out my hand to a tree and like saw it's actually to my monstera plant that's like growing a new leaf. And I was like, oh, but then like my hand and this monstera's leaves, I was like, wait, we are one. And like in the way that like your fingernails grow every day, like tiny little leaves on trees grow every single day. Yeah. I am not on any drugs right now. I'm just like really feeling the beauty of humanity and feeling very connected to nature. And it's just nice. It's just nice. I'm such a like city kid. Like I love to be able to like and like go out and see people, but the mix of that and also seeing God in a monstera leaf today. It's just absolutely just really great. The other thing that's keeping me young is a shameless plug, and that's that my show is at Philadelphia Fringe, and everyone should come see it September 10th and 12th. It's very gay. Yeah. There's drag, there's singing, there's belting, there's original music, there's death. Somebody gets stabbed by a Barbie doll and they die.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So that too, feeling like very artistically fulfilled. This is like a very personal keep me young, but
it's fine. Yeah. That's why we do the topical olds.
Right. Like I feel like August, September, October, December. Okay. Yeah. I was going to say like August and February are sort of the like armpit months of the year. Does that make sense?
Yeah, definitely.
And they are 6 months apart. And like August feels like a very like pivoty time right now where I'm like, ooh, we're moving into like this new phase of like, I'm seeing where I want to go. Or like what I want to try out or how I like feeling, how I want to be in the world.
Yes.
And that's nice. It's just nice.
And that's just neat. Yeah.
And I get to chat with my bestie. And then I'm going to, I'm going to like go do help a friend here with her puppet show. Like
fun.
This is my dream.
Life's cool.
Life's really cool, man. So sorry to be so vulnerable on Maine, but that's where I'm at. That's keeping me young.
That's gorgeous. Gorgeous baby.
Yeah. And also like kind of the news is a little bit of a bummer. So my keeping me young had to come from within. And that's, let that be a lesson. Sometimes you got to hold hands with a leaf.
Amen. Absolutely. Hold that leaf, baby.
Speaking of reaching toward others to find youth and community, shall we go to our segment where we connect with our community?
What bag of chips did you reach to?
I know. I forgot we do ours first. Speaking of community and feeling sort of like self-actualized in your artistic purpose, what snack did you eat?
Okay. Because it's time for Depression Meal Day.
Wow, that was a journey for me to find that octave. Thank you.
Whenever. Yeah.
Redacted day.
Redacted day. Meal redacted.
Somebody sent us an email with that subject line.
That's gorgeous. So what did I have this week? I want to say I recently started getting back it always sounds really sad when I talk about my eating habits because I'm really getting back into Wendy's lately. It's like It's like a brand or a store that I'm into lately or something. Like I'm really into Wendy's lately.
That's your meditation, you know? That's your like, I'm really like found.
They're 4 for $4. Their 4 for $4 is still there.
Yeah,
rebranded as an entirely different name.
That's
it's called like a grab bag now or something like that. Yeah.
No,
it's not. Oh, it's not. It's like a grab bag now, or I can't remember what they call it now. And it's like $9. Like it's not. Yeah. It's like over doubled in price.
Still,
which 4 for $4 was a ridiculous price for that, to be fair. But even back in the day.
Right.
But it's still great. And I still love being a chocolate frosty. It's just ice cream in a cup that you drink through a straw.
God damn
and
it.
It's really good.
For frosty.
Yeah, I've been getting them more often lately. And now they have Cinnabon like bite things, and it's really evil.
Ooh, cross promotion.
I've been like ordering both and like saving one for later. It's like real bad. It's real bad. So that's
Double
mine.
dessert is always a good idea.
In that I have to learn to like smack my own hand out of the way when I'm on my phone ordering it.
Yeah. Well, that's if it's here, if it's literally in the palm of your hand, it's so easy.
It's just not real, right? I need to go grocery shopping is the thing. I don't have my car here right now, and I usually grocery shop with my car. But I need to just like bite the bullet and just go. Just get your suitcase, go buy a bunch of stuff. And
grocery shopping with a suitcase. Actually, though, that's a really good idea.
Very college. I feel like.
Very college. Live how I don't even want to include myself in that because I've had a car most of the years that I live in New York. And that is my 1% where I'm like, what do you mean you don't have a car? Which is so insane. And like, I've never had nice car. This is my like fourth car that I've owned because I never get like nice ones that last a long time.
Yeah.
But truly, what do you mean you don't have a car? Yes, I know it's New York City. Yes, I know.
I have like
there's subways. Yeah. Yes, I know parking is a pain in the ass, but like the freedom, the autonomy.
I know.
The ownership.
I know. That's the thing.
I don't own a home, but I own a car.
But it's kind of, I used to be better about it. But like, it has become a thing where like when I have my car up here, I just move spots. Like that's all I do with it. And so I'm like, I guess I should probably just like not do that. But so I left it this last time. It's been nice overall, but I definitely, there's times where I miss it for sure.
Yeah.
And I definitely pay for Ubers more frequently than I did before. So that's a little bit much, but that's okay. Well, what's your depression meal though?
Oh, my depression meal. I worked at Bard College last week. I did a couple concerts there, and it's a nice gig. It's a beautiful college campus. They have like new apartment style dorms that I stayed in with a friend of the pod, Perry from Thrill to Announce. We were like in the same little cutie like dorm suite together, which was very silly. Yeah. We went dancing one night. There's a DJ. It was a very fun gig. Lots of buddies up from the city were in it. But I did have dining hall food because they feed you, and like, hello, that saves so much time. It saves money. It seems like just brain power, like picking groceries and thinking about 100%. Meal prepping takes me forever. So I absolutely was eating in the dining hall, and somebody accurately was like, everything here tastes like refrigerator. And I was like, it kind of does.
Oh, well,
like all praise and thanksgiving to people who make food on such a large scale for so many kids. And then these like fucking spoiled ass adults doing this gig are like, this actually tastes like refrigerator. Like, yeah, but it appeared in front of you. Me. You know, oh my God. Yeah. French fries every single day. Ice cream every single day.
God.
Available to you. Just awesome. Walk in.
Oh my God, that would have been awesome. I would have gone and shook their hand every day.
Right? And it was good food. I don't think it tasted bad, but my tum was not happy because I don't know what they're making stuff with. And probably a shit ton of butter, like just stuff that if I had made it, it wouldn't have gone into it. So it did taste good, but I'm like kind of just now on the other side of some gastrointestinal stuff. Nothing's new over here with my
that's true.
Number 2
Although you
situation.
did just find like what are they coming out with, like GF goldfish. That's crazy.
There's gluten-free Cheez-Its and GF Goldfish because that's my number 2 snack. I think that's going to be safer in the home because I won't have a whole box of it the way that I have gluten-free Cheez-Its. I'm really excited.
We've had this conversation.
Yeah,
totally.
The number of times that we've had this conversation.
It always comes back to this somehow.
But it's a house divided. It's a Cheez-It house and a Goldfish house.
You're a Cheez-Its box. Yeah. And that's beautiful.
But but I'm excited to explore the world of goldfish so that I don't just eat a family-sized box of Cheez-Its by myself and then feel like a hot air balloon. Because of the dairy, not because of the gluten, because there is no gluten. But it still ultimately has cheese in it. And I know what I'm doing to myself, and I'm a consenting adult. So whatever.
Yeah, that's fair.
The email that I picked for today is the one that says Depression Meal Redacted Day. We love.
That's awesome. I love that.
Are you ready?
Instant comedy. Yes, always.
Instant comedy. This is a artistic retelling,
Gorgeous.
which I'm very, what's the word? Prone? I'm very prone to? No, I'm
privy
very...
to?
Privy to?
Privy means like knowing something, right?
Right. I like it.
I'm very biased towards, I suppose.
Sure.
That's what I say. Yeah.
Good day, my most darling divas.
Good day indeed.
This is from Reese. Thanks, Reese. My depression meal is one of curiosity, hubris, and tragedy. Inspired by...
That's my favorite word, hubris. God, this is a great email.
Yeah. Buckle up. Inspired by a YouTube channel that recreates dishes throughout history. I think I know that YouTube channel. I tried to make an ancient Greek dish called epiterum, an olive relish that is meant to be spread over flatbread and cheese. Over the course of 3 days, I learned to turn 4 cups of olives and basically half of my spice cabinet into something edible, but nothing could save me. But nothing could save me from the sunk cost fallacy driven by my blind ambition and the cold reality that my food was absolutely disgusting.
Great. Absolutely disgusting.
In the end, I was left with a plate of sad pita triangles, too many cheeses, and a bowl of crushed olives and crushed dreams.
And crushed dreams. That's honor. So good.
There's a poem at the end. In honor of my culinary folly, I wrote a limerick. Like, can you
Not a limerick? You couldn't have picked a better. You couldn't have picked a better voice for this.
Thank you. This is sort of the Captain Hook voice of the show I'm doing in September, so it's fresh up here. With olives and oil and herbs and ego so high 'twas absurd. I mashed and I mixed, but it tasted like dicks, and the color was that of a turd. What is my life that I received the most perfect email?
Tasted like dicks.
Oh, I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky to just have art like this in my inbox.
Make a channel. You need to make a channel, or you need to write for YouTubers. You need to write for me. That's fucking
honestly
crazy.
Right. Like, write me a monologue. I'll write me more shit like this.
Are you looking for a gig? Maybe I need an assistant writer. Maybe that would make my time even more like saved. That'd be sick.
Hey, maybe.
You just had an audition and you got the role, diva. So just let us know if you want it.
Honestly, right? All right, I'll leave it in the inbox.
To be determined. Sorry.
Nobody signed anything. This is not a verbal contract. Oh my God.
Oh man.
Oh,
that was awesome though. That was genuinely beautiful. Oh no. Well, that's okay. We can save Q&A for next week.
Shoot, we did that last time too. Let me find on my. Let me get the WhatsApp to make sure I haven't done it yet.
We should do an episode where we get really drunk.
Oh my God, we should. I think I have to go.
Oh, well, that's okay. Your cues will be A'd next week, so make sure to have them fresh and ready, and we'll have them.
Shoot.
Sorry.
It's so annoying because it's only going to be, I'm not even holding my microphone. It's only going to be like 10 minutes and then I'm done, but I have to go now for it.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Everybody understands choosing friendship and real life and joy, and that's fine.
The FOMO of being here with you. For
we ended on a high, honestly. Frankly,
really
I don't know if I want to follow that.
That's
frankly,
fair.
So I think this is great. Okay. The limerick was just a gorgeous way to end this. So thank you all for being here. This was so much fun. I love when we get to these, and I hate that I can't do them all the time as consistently sometimes. But we will do our best to keep as consistent as possible. And we appreciate your patience for when we can't be as consistent. So thank you.
Exactly.
And so I'm Blake,
and I've been Heather.
And we leave you with this. Limericks
can
change
the
recipe.
Oh, Blake. Whoa.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Limericks can change the recipe. Beautiful. Snaps for that.
You hear that?
Limerick
The
snaps
moth?
for that.
You hear that? Spoken word poetry? Wow. Incredible.
Wow.
I love you so much. It's so good to see you.
I love you so much. I'll talk to you, and we love you all. So thank you, and we will see you next week.
Bye.
Okay, bye. I clicked the wrong hang up button. No.